Yo, 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 what's going on? Who is it? Who is it? Who's back? Bruce is back, baby. Yo, been about 3 months since I dropped anything or did anything, and actually really ain't really been on social that much. But with that being said, man, I don't know the tech gods, what I'm saying, the technology gods, man, they is not digging me. Every time I wanted to go ahead and go and do something as far as throwing something up podcast wise or whatever, because one of the rules is, or technically one of the rules is that you don't supposed to miss a week. Eh, well, I missed about 2 months, almost 3 months, but in that time, it was a lot of things that popped off in a positive way. Um, got to shaking and baking with different avenues of currency or whatnot. So it wasn't a bad thing, and then even then, just giving a break. I don't want to saturate things or whatever for the ones that do listen or whatnot. But once again, I do this for a hobby. I don't primarily see it as a monetary gain. If it did happen to bubble or whatever, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just instead of me texting on the Facebooks and the Instagrams, like I rather once a week, or now I'm about to ramp it up a little bit. It's gonna be a couple times a week that where I rather speak it in long form, or like a form of just speaking it, so now you can see my dialect, you can see me, you can hear the audio, and then and honestly just give y'all some content that y'all can rock to. Like, hey, if y'all at work, you know what I'm saying, got your earbuds in, or y'all driving or whatever, y'all dolo or whatever the case may be, because different subjects hit different individuals different ways. So, um, with that being said, it's well, what I got in the works. I have I have a couple of guests coming, or not even coming. I'm zooming now, so I mean, like, whether they come here or we zoom, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do the zoom thing. I was really reluctant to do that, but I mean, like, hey, what the times is, I don't know, whatever, the shutdowns and all that stuff. It is what it is. So I guess I got to conform a little bit, but I don't want to conform. And I'll talk about that in another podcast as far as conforming with the COVID or whatnot, and we'll talk from there. But anyhow, I just want to say, for anybody that even missed me or whatever and shit, or missed the podcast, whatever and shit, like, whatever. But nah, content is coming. You know what I'm saying? Content been written down, and it's a retransformation that's coming and stuff like that. So instead of being long winded, man, today's joint is sneakers. Sneakers for the low. Bruised feet pieces. Sneakers for the low. Sneakers under the Hundun, at least under the 100. I go on I go opposite of having to pay the 180s and the 220s and stuff like that. It's like, god damn it, I can't do it. I don't know. It just I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It was a couple sneakers that came out recently. I mean, not LeBron's. The Jordan joints. What's those? The fives, I believe. I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, one is red and the other one is yellow, and then got the different different colorways on, or like the different colors around it or whatnot. But they mainly red on the left shoe and then the yellow on the right shoe. That price, excuse me, that price joint. I was just like, I couldn't press play, and I text about it or whatever. Or not text about it, but I put like something up on, I think, Facebook or IG or whatever, at Bruiser IT. Excuse me, at Bruiser ENT, where you can see under the little scroll log right there, on IG, and then Joseph Bruiser Collins Facebook. But I don't know, I couldn't do it. Could not do it. I'm like that 220 or that 190 or whatever. I'm like, that can be invested into the remake of the studio, even though it's my basement, but it's still like remaking the studio. So it's about to be an overhaul, and I'll be doing that via myself and the help of the architect, my wife. So Anywho, but we'll talk. I'll talk more of that in another podcast when I have somebody or when I go to the next podcast that y'all see after this. But hey, today's day is the sneakers. It's sneakers, and I've been holding on for these shoes for like I didn't. These shoes have been gathered like within like the last 2 months, and yo, I haven't even worn them except one, and I'll tell you which one that I wore because they were so comfortable or whatever. But I haven't even wore these puppies because I was waiting to do this damn podcast before I wore them because I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because they not knew if I once I take them out the box and I went to work with them or you know what I'm saying, walked around with them and stuff. So, um, I I waited. So I got to get this shit done because I'm about to start wearing regular clothes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have no uniform and shit. So I'm about to start wearing regular clothes. So I wanna break these puppies out. I wanna break these joints out, man. I'm tired of holding on for it. They been sitting on the side of my desk. The Wiz getting mad because she's like, hey, you're buying these, but you're not using them. You're not wearing them. But I don't go nowhere but working home, basically. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, without further ado, the first sneaker that's on deck. First sneaker on deck. I'm gonna hit y'all with the split cam. Um, Kyrie sixes. So the thing with the Kyrie sixes, and I'll put y'all to well, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little a full joint. Um, so the Kyrie sixes, that this bubble in the back. If I, it really don't help. But I have to cut all the lights off or whatever. But like that bubble in the back right here, it glows in the dark. If y'all know the sneakers that I have, especially with the Kyries or whatnot, the Kyrie ones, I had a custom joint that I got. So because we had Kyrie 7 right now that just dropped about a week ago. The Kyrie 7s just dropped. I had Kyrie ones that I did like a family edition. I called them doggone cotton candy because they was pink and like a royal blue, and the soles glow in the dark. So I always been a fan of the glow in the dark thing. So these glow in the dark in the back right here, but they always been comfortable and they was always price wise they was always good, but they always been comfortable work wise, hooping wise. I did it all with those. I've been a day one with the Kyrie. Not saying I'm a Kyrie fan, but I've been a day one with the Kyrie sneakers in the Nike brand. Um, from the ones all the way up to the 7. The only ones I did not buy, the only sneakers of a Kyrie brand I did not buy, I believe, was the 4s. I have at least one pair, and I got rid of like 2 pair of 2s. But I still have my regular. I have 2 pair of 1s. One got I would have had 3, but one got stolen out of my gym bag. Back in the day when they came out. I have like I don't know like 4 or 5 pairs of the 3s or whatnot. Those are my best ones, the 3s. Once again, I skipped the 4s. I got I got I got a yes. I have a 5. I have at least one 5. And I finally just bought these a 6. And the only reason I bought these because shit, I bought the youngest a couple. I bought the youngest a pair, like each one of those a pair, whatever. Or we bought the youngest a pair, not just me, but we bought the youngest a pair. And then I found these on sale, so they was 88. They was 88 on sale. They retailed at 130. 88 on sale on Nike.com. Then I went down. Then I was able to use the military discount. Got it down to 74, and that was for free shipping or whatnot. So that was these right here. Once again, Kyrie sixes. They sweet. Like I'm saying, they comfortable. They keep them kind of traditional and whatnot. And that's that with that. What we got? All right. So let's go to the new one. As I said on the last one, it's gonna be a lot of noise making because I'm about to be bringing these out of the boxes. So stand by. And with that being said, what I was telling y'all, like it was one shoe that I wore already. That was because it was just so comfortable, and It was just good, and I actually thought they were actually excuse me, I actually thought it was black or whatever. But here we go, bam. So these are the ones I wore already. I wore them like I don't know, about 3 or 4 times, whatever. But these are you would think they basically Air Force Ones, right? Some low lows, AF ones. But the twist to this is right here. If y'all look at that, I'm gonna give y'all a quick shot. Gore-Tex. So if y'all don't know what that Gore-Tex mean, for some of the listeners, if y'all know what the Gore-Tex mean, that mean waterproof, baby. Waterproof. I I think I forgot because they go. If you look it up right now, as you watching this, if you look it up on your phone or whatever it is, as you watching this, they go about. They like 150. They like 150 or whatnot. So I caught these for like 80. I caught these for like 80. Um, yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't look too good, so sorry about that. But I caught these for like I believe 80 or whatnot. I always wait. Like what I do, I just be in the cut. I be in the cut, and I just wait. Like every day I go on Sneaker News. Every day I go on Nike.com. Every day I go on the Foot Lockers, the Foot Actions, and I hit the sale. There's a sale area and see what's going on because one day it's probably not there, then another day it's there, and then depending on the sizes and whatnot. So with that being said, but it's a navy blue colorway, and my big emphasis is that they're comfortable, man. They're comfortable, and it's sleek. And then nowadays, back in the day, oh, you couldn't wear this, you couldn't wear sneakers with a nice little, I don't know, a blazer and some slacks and this and that, whatever. But like, oh, now all of a sudden it's cool. I wanted to do it back in the day, and my mom declined even when I wanted to go to Prime back. Excuse me, even when I wanted to go to Prime back in well, Prime was '02. Yeah, '02. You know what I mean? Like she wouldn't let me wear. Actually, it was Air Force Ones that I wanted to wear. It was some if y'all remember, if some of y'all remember, it was some black and pink ones or whatever. It was some black and pink ones, and it was like it wasn't even around the Cameron time, but the Cameron pink time, but it was black and pink, and I wanted to wear those to the Prime, whatever. I just wanted to wear sneakers because I don't like dress shoes, whatever, or casual shoes. I done got into it now throughout a couple years a little bit, but once again, I can't wear them because guess what? I always got a fucking uniform and I'm dealing with grease and all that shit, so I gotta find the most comfortable sneakers that I feel, even if they slip resistant or not. So going ahead, plowing ahead. So this right here, this next deal. Let me see what I got. Next sneaker I'm about to pop to y'all, and this is the third. We on the third. So we had the Kyries, we had the the Gore-Tex Air Force One. So two Nikes. So to switch it up real quick, these right here, boom, some THs, man, some Tommy Hilfigers. So story about this when I was about to when I was about to go to a different position or whatever where I'm actually gonna be dressing down and be able to dress down. So I'm like, shit, time to up the ante a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because just to take advantage of me not to wear a set uniform, whatever. I don't have to do the khakis and all that stuff no more. I mean, still wear slacks or some type of khakis, but I'm saying like not wear like uniform khakis, like red cap or. Well, Dickies I'm always gonna wear. I don't care. Dickies is my shit. I live for that. I always wear Dickies. But so these right here, Tommy Hilfiger, this is some little decent. This little boom canvas shoes. Got a brown bottom because I would never buy a red bottom because for one I can't afford it, and for two, y'all can whoever still wear those. I mean whoever wear those, y'all can have it, and if that's success, then great. But guess what? These right here was $30. Yeah, $29.99. The box say, yeah, the box say sale $29.99, but these right here was shit. I don't know if y'all can see that. My apologies. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Bam, bam, $30. It was $30. No discounts. It's just regular sale. No discounts. And like I said, like this is something to, casual. I don't know, button up or a polo or I guess matching brand. I would assume. I would assume. Want to wear a Tommy Hilfiger shirt with excuse me, a Nautica shirt with the Tommy Hilfiger sneakers, or I ain't saying anybody really caring, but if it's me, I ain't gonna cross contaminate. That's why I call that when you like say you do Adidas and Nikes, or like when you I call it cross contaminate when you do different brands. Like you got Adidas a track jacket on, but you got Reeboks on, or this and that. Hey, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I ain't. Hey, who's the judge? Ain't nobody a judge. If you feel comfortable doing that shit, you want to rep, or you feel good with that one. Like you want to put some Air Force Ones on with Adidas tracksuit top to bottom, but you got Air Force Ones on. Do it make sense to me? No, not at all. But hey, probably makes sense to you. So ain't no judges over here, baby. With that being said, hold on one second. We're going to go ahead and go to the next one. I'm making this nice and quick. We have 16 minutes. Oh, shout out to Twan. Hey, I'm not, last time I said I was doing all that ruffling stuff, but now it's really, I'm really making, the noise really happening organically because I got to get to it. But shout out all to the sneaker fellas and ladies that get to it. Like I said, I don't call myself a sneakerhead. I just try to help and let y'all know, like, if it's sneakers that for y'all sons or daughters or youngins where the price is for the low. I don't know about for the first releases and all that stuff. You had to holler at Daniel over there. He got the plugs on that. Credit man, Daniel Cottingham or whatnot, the credit man and whatnot. So had to holler at him for all the high end stuff like that. I'm not. That's not in my lane, not my price bracket. I ain't gonna lie to you. But moving on. Next one. What we got? Let me see. Speaking of Adidas, I'm about to go with these. Pop these up before you. Hold on. Gotta get a release, man. Pay this money for this shit. At least I gotta make it looking like, wow, look, these dope. Even though he's not, but anyhow. All right, here we go. And once again, man, I haven't worn none of these sneakers because I was waiting to display them to show y'all like what the price was and like the price placement or whatever. And I wanted to make sure they was out the box. Like once I do these sneakers on 100 thing, then they all gamed, and I go ahead and clean toilets with them and all kind of crap, whatever. Cause they cheap, they under the thing. But I take care of my sneakers as I know most does or whatever. So with that being said, here we go. Bam. Here we go. Some superstars. Adidas. Yeah, they're originals or whatnot. It has a little thing. It say what do it say? Die, Welp, Market, Den 3 Strafing. So hey, I think it's foreign. I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all see it. Y'all tell me. Hold on. I'm trying to. There you go. Hey, when y'all watch this, y'all let me know what that say. I think that shit is foreign. I don't know. It looks German to me, but anyhow, those are that, man. This is regular, low top shell toe. I got those. Oh shit. All right, sorry about that. Got those. Boom, boom. Oh yeah. So I got the shell toes. And I'm gonna leave this right here, and I'm gonna tell y'all the price of what it was in 1 second. So, boom. So these is basically all white with a little bit of black or whatever. Once again, another casual joint. I'm gonna speed this shit along, man, so y'all can get to y'all day. And I appreciate y'all listening. Hey, please hit the like button or whatever, and share this, please. Like hit the like button if y'all on YouTube. If you're on Facebook and you see it, please hit the like button on that as well. And also, please share it. Just share it, because somebody, if y'all not able to use this content or whatever, man, somebody else will in y'all loophole or in y'all circle, y'all square, wherever y'all call it these days. So please, I ask for that said support or whatever. Like I said, it's not a monetary gain for me, but hey, shoot that share. It take you 5 seconds. Even if you don't even watch this bad boy, just go ahead and share that bad boy, and then we can see how it go. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I appreciate that toughly. But I'm gonna show you the second pair. So I have another one, and let me see what y'all think about this. 1 second, please. Man, if my youngin' one is in class right now, I would have him handing me the shoes. But we gonna figure something out. I'm gonna do it on a day where he off or after he off or whatever. But had to get this out here because I've been waiting too long. All right. The next joints, same brand, same doggone same style. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For some reason, I like these, man. Once again, these superstars. You know what I'm saying? The shell toe game or whatever. Like for some reason, I like them. I like colorful sneakers for some reason. I mean, I got plain Janes. You know what I'm saying? I keep my blacks and the grays and stuff for that. But for some reason, I just like I'm in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I thought I had a pop because boom, you got what you got. You got the all white, then plus you got the red, you got the yellow. You know what I'm saying? You got the blue popping in. Shit, you even got the green. So for real, a dresser like some of the gentlemen and ladies that I know, you know what I'm saying, you can pop that so you can accent like why you got green on? You got all this red and yellow, but then they don't see that accent. So I ain't the best. I ain't the best dresser. I'm basic, man. I just like my hoodies and whatever jeans and I don't know whatever the case may be. Decent polo. I don't know. But I know guys and ladies that put they fits all the way together, true and true. And then even inside, I think this got a different color. It look like it's a yeah. So you got a red trim in the. I don't know if you really see that. Oh, there you go. You got a red trim in the back, and then you know what I'm saying. Then like the three stripes on the inside is like like that royal blue that's accenting the eye that's on this side. So I mean, like, hey, you can freak these, but like I said, the price point, I ain't never get to y'all with that. The price point, boom. Both of them was 54. Well, yeah, one was 50. They was both 54 a piece, and the retail was like I think like 80 or 90, but both of them was like 54 a piece. And then this one right here, once again, shout out to Flex and Twine. This is the first time that I used not Klarna, but Afterpay. I use Afterpay on these to see how it works because I never used Afterpay before. Flex told me about that. Then not even knowing that my wigs already did it before. Like so she ain't telling me about it and stuff. So otherwise, I probably would have been doing it. I probably would have bought one of them damn high end 180 sneakers or whatever. If it was available. And every website did not have those. So I go through Finish Line now. Like if I was to use Afterpay, I go through Finish Line. I go through Finish Line. I know Uggs got Afterpay. Never used it, but Uggs got Afterpay. But Finish Line as far as the main sneaker ones. But then you got Klarna, and it's another one. I'll get back to y'all on that. But Afterpay is dope. And then like I said, Klarna, like KLARNA, I believe. Don't fact check me, but actually you can because I believe that's what it is. But so those the Adidas portion. Those the Adidas portion of that. All right, I'm trying to keep talking. Y'all give me one. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I gotta move. I gotta move over. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right. So where we at? We had So we had the Kyrie sixes. We had the Gore-Tex Air Force Ones, navy blue. Basic superstars. Two of them. One colorful. One just plain Jane. We got the Tommy Hill figures for $30. Just a little casual canvas type of casual shoe. And then now going to the next product. The next product. These right here. Um, I used to have some back in the day or whatnot, and but we went to a Pacific store. Well, I didn't go there, but the Wiz went to a Pacific store. She saw them. She already know how, as far as sneakers, especially if they cheap or whatever. It's like, hey, give it a go. I'm down, depending on what size it is. So, um, that being said, let me show you first, and then I will tell y'all what it is. All right. So these little Pumas. No, these not the Sonomas. I believe they call it Sonomas. I know it's Sonomas. Then you got Romas, but these the Romas. These the Romas, Pumas or whatnot. The colorway is like a lime green, a lime green, black, royal blue top, royal blue top. You know, with the royal blue sneakers. You already can't see that green with that light. And there you go. Trying to get out that lighting. Let me see if I hit this light off real quick. See if it shows a little bit. Well, it's a lime green. It's a lime green like a Seahawk, like a Seattle Seahawk green. But and then they got the white Puma sign right there. But and then these only actually cost, and it's outdated now, so I apologize because I don't know if they'll still be on deck right now, but. You know what I'm saying? Like it was at Burlington Coat Factory. They was $24.99. They was $24.99 at Burlington Coat Factory. See if I pull it. There you go. It was $24.99, man. So what can you do? Come on, man. If you go to a bar, or if even you hit lunch for you and your whiz, or you just go to a bar and get like, I don't know, 3 doubles or whatever and stuff, that go right there. They had these for like 3 or 4 months and they ain't been touched. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, it's just little small things like that. I go cheap, man. When I say sneakers over 100, shit, some of them I'm gonna start saying sneakers on the 50 or sneakers on the 60, but sneakers 100 just make it simple. You understand? So I mean, it's just like, yo, they there. Like, hey, people be like, oh, you shop at City Trends? Fuck yeah, I do. I done got Ewings at City Trends. You know what I'm saying? I done got the shoes that, like, go on Ewings.com. The Patrick Ewing sneakers are the ones that knows about what they know about. Like, go there and see what they going for right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, these sneakers, man, they be going. Like, I had Uggs. I had some Uggs back in the day that I never wore because I just bought them because I found them on Villa for like, I don't know, like, I think they was on sale for like $40. Go on Uggs right now. The same ones that you know what I'm saying, guys is wearing right now, like the men's ones. I ain't talking about the female ones that some men wear. I'm talking about the like moccasins, whatever. I'm talking about the ones that, you know what I'm saying, got the fold down with the fur in the middle, blah blah blah. They still 220 to this day. They still 220, man. So when it comes to the sales stuff, hey, for real. Y'all can inbox me, man. Y'all can email me if y'all got my number. Obviously, y'all can text me or call me, but y'all can inbox me, man, or be like, yo, I'm looking for this or this and that. Like on the high end side, I'm not all the way strapped. I don't have a plug when it comes to the new releases or whatever. Cause I don't wait in line. I don't have none of that. If it's something that I want and I'm able to get them, I go ahead and go to it. I just wait till 10 a.m. when they release on whatever said day, and I already got my account in on whatever website I use. I go ahead and try to press play. Hey, if it come, cool. If it don't, not even worried about it. But like when it comes to like these cheap joints, oh shit, son. Um, when it comes to like cheap sneakers or whatever, like I don't care if I'm going to Burlington and Co Factory, I don't care if I'm going to City Trends, I don't care if I'm online, where it's East Bay, Facebook, Journeys, Vans. If you're a Vans guy, whatever. Speaking of that, stand by. Um, this any spot. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Nordstrom and like Dick's as well. So I mean they it's available, man, that you can get. You know what I'm saying? You can find some stuff that whereas you ain't breaking the bank. I ain't saying like because a lot of my fellas they just it's easy money for them and shit. 180. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got kid sizes, shout out to my little cousin real. You know what I'm saying? If you got kid sizes and shit, so you got the cheat code right there. You know what I mean? So but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's that with the Pumas. So let's go to the next joints. Once again, give me 1 second. It's just me. Oh, this right here. If y'all can hear me, hope y'all can hear me. But these right here, these are my favorites, man. And for some reason that all of a sudden that my Wiz love them joints now or some shit. But these right here, my favorites, and that's actually my youngest daughter, Shasha. Her favorites as well. Well, used to be her favorites. I don't know what it is these days. And shout! See, y'all see the background? I got the USMC popping, man. Like, yo, I was supposed to do this on that said day, our birthday, which is my second birthday, November 10th. So once again, that's why I say that's how so much I'm behind. So cheers to my devil dogs, present, past, and the ones in the future. So the next one, this ain't nothing to hit on, this ain't nothing to talk about, but it is though for me. I give y'all a little backstory on these next sneakers. Hey, simple Chuck Taylors. I ain't gotta move it around. These the Lolos, the black and whites. I call these the cubes. You know what I'm saying? Um, back in my day, circa '95 or whatever. Um, I was adamant about having Dickies. You know what I'm saying? Like the full Dickies suits, whether it's navy blue, whether it's black. Shit, I still got a white set. Keep a black set in the closet, whatever. Um, but like Chuck's always been something to me or whatever. And then I remember when when I was buying them, and my mother like I was working at Randall Mall, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so y'all know about Randall Park Mall if y'all locally, but the ones that's not locally, but it was like one of the inner city. I call it inner city, even though it was quote suburb at the time, but it's one of the malls that everybody went to. You know what I'm saying? We had Randall Park Mall, which is up top, and then I call Tower City, which was downtown. So, but I always wear Chucks, man. Chucks was a dope thing for me. They was a cheaper sneaker. I mean, like now they go for like 40 and 50, and depending on it, now they got waterproof ones and the mid tops, waterproof or leather and stuff like that. So you even catch it like $100 Converse. Back in my mother day, like the 70s and whatnot, 60s, 70s or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, they was on like $8 at what was that? Was that Woolworth? Was that what's the big box store Woolworth used to be downtown in the Cleveland area or around the spot? But like or May Company, something like that. Whatever. Hey, fact check me and check me on it. Put a like and put a doggone a comment. Let me know what it is. But anyhow, nah, these is on sale. Well, we got two because like I said, the Wiz was about to get a pair, so I'm like, shit, we getting a pair. Hey, I need parts of that. You know what I'm saying? So she got a red pair. Then I'm like, let me get the black and white joints. So they was together, cause they was on sale. So I think together they was like 65 something like that. So together for two, 65, a woman's size and a man's size, and then the if you do not know the Chucks they unisex or whatnot. So and you know how to I'm saying like even when you go online, say you're going whatever like Journeys or whatever store that holds them or carry them, they they'll show like all right 10 mans and then like lately it been like two sizes. Oh, it always been two sizes, but I think it's like a size and a half now. That's the difference between a lady between man and lady. So if you going if you going 10 man, it'd be 11 and a half for women. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I think they going a size and a half now. But I swear back in the day, like it used to be like a two size. Like if you wore a 10 in men, it'd be 12 women. Cause I used to buy, and here he go another sneaker. Here go another little secret thing. So the Euro Tims and fuck, I got a pair I will show you, but let's look it up while I'm talking about this story. The Euro Tims, I used to they'd be on sale. So you say you got Foot Locker, so you got Foot Locker on this side, and then you got Ladies Foot Locker on this side. So same colors, all black or the wheat ones or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at the at finish line over here, I mean excuse me, at Foot Locker over here, they $69.99. You go Ladies Foot Locker, they at the time they was like it was like a $20 difference, like so it was like $49.99. Yeah, something like that. Like so, like $20 difference, like $49.99. So if they had a size, cause at the time when I was younger, I wore like a 10. You know what I'm saying? I wore like a 9.5, 10, whatever, depending on what it is. So boom, go Ladies Foot Locker, bam. Let me get a size 12. That's a 10 for the men's. You know what I'm saying? Boom. After that, the checkout had a military discount. So that go like 20-30%. So I'm down for what I say 69, then go down $20. They was on sale for 49 for the women. Boom, military discount. So it's about it's about so out of so it's $50. You know what I'm saying? 20%. You know what I'm saying? You down basically like before tax. You at what? 20%, $50, whatever. What was that? $10 off, something like that. So you had like $40 for some Euro Tims, and guess it look that up now. So I'm giving y'all basically a shoe sermon, if that makes sense, or like a shoe dialogue, where like you can look these up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can fact check it because now those same Euro Tims, they cost like one something now. You know, they don't go on sale as much. It's like the construction Tims. Construction Tims is basically they $199. The ones that we wear. You know what I'm saying? Not the non leather mid, but the ones that you know what I'm saying cats wear or whatever, or that we wear or people still wear or whatever. Like they $199, and God damn it, that's $150 was tough for me. Then $199, I'm like, eh. Even the hiker joints, those dope, but they fucking bitches $180. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bananas. How much these sneakers cost. So I just this is the reason why I do these. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a show where hey, you still can do your 1-2, and you can catch something in the cut or whatever. So that was that, man. The Chuck Taylor, the Chucker Tees, man. Everybody know those, you know, love those or whatever. So stand by for the next one. This is a damn workout. I'm gonna have to get like another mic or get like a lapel mic so as I'm bending down, or I'm gonna have to set it up a little bit different. But once again, I'm gonna get my JR next time just to tell them to hand me the next sneaker or whatever. But we'll figure it out. We'll be formatting, so sorry about that. Don't like dead air, so if you can hear this, it's cool. Let me see which one is these. Oh, shit. Yeah. I forgot how much these cost. No, actually, I think I do know. What's these? Oh yeah. These was yeah. I got it. All right. So, hold on, man. I'm getting parched when you talking. You're getting parched. And this guy, God damn, I'm doing 40 minutes on the damn sneaker thing. I never thought I'd do that. That's crazy with the sneaker thing, but it was like long lived. So once again, I'm trying to catch up with y'all. But I'm gonna throw it straight. I'm gonna throw it straight out. And I mean, it's not audio. and I'll make sure I put that up. Whatever, like when I do sneaker joints, I just do video. I don't only waste the time to do audio because you're not gonna be able to really. I mean, it's more visual than it is audio, I guess. But I don't know. I still just do both. I just put it up, but I recommend that whoever you share it to, you know what I'm saying, just watch the video, whether it's YouTube or because I'm gonna try to put it on Facebook as well. And well, I don't know if I can do it on Instagram, or whatever. I'm still figuring all this crap out. I ain't social media tech as that. But anyhow, going to the next joint. All right, need some Vans. See if I get some light. There you go. Need some Vans, man. Some low Vans. You know what I'm saying, like the little skate joints or whatever. And um, I don't know, man. I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of like this colorful sneakers or whatever. Like I said, like if I got my regular da da da, but I don't know. I just always if it's like a mashup, like you know how Nike say with the da da da, like with the LeBrons or with the Kyries or whatever it is that they do. Um, I always I like the colorful shit, especially when I'm at work or whatever and stuff like. You know what I'm saying, and it stands out. And it's not for attention or whatever. It's just like when I see them, it's like, all right, most cats not gonna wear those. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said about the those Adidas that was like yellow, basically the same colors as on here, but it's like, yo, you can wear these same sneakers and wear like a yellow say a yellow polo shirt or whatever, or oh shit, I got a red hoodie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, or whatever this fucking blue is or whatever. It's not aqua, but whatever this blue in the back of it, that you know what I'm saying, like it's just you can wiggle it and then look, the main part you got white all around it, so it's just, hey man, it's just certain ways you can do it. I mean, once again, I ain't no stylist, you know what I'm saying. I feel I'm a cheap shoe stylist, but other than that, I ain't no stylist. I can't tell you how to dress, you know what I'm saying, but you know, but sneaker wise, once again, I can find that spot, this and that. But those this one was 34. Yeah. It was on sale 34. Actually, it was Vans.com. So Vans.com, like with them, man, you go there and once again, they sneakers is like Converse's. It's unisex. You know what I'm saying? It's unisex. So once again, your 10 man is 11 and a half. Your you know what I'm saying, your 8 man is 9 and a half women, you know what I mean? To that nature, like it's either size and a half or two sizes, and they also if you go in there, it'll say like shoe fitting recommendations or whatnot, and do that, man, do that. When it come to getting y'all sneakers or whatever, because like Nike's run Nike's always ran smaller than another sneaker. Converse always ran smaller as well. So Nike and Converse always ran smaller. From at least for me, it's coming from me. Like I'm talking about since like '97. Like even like LeBron's or whatever and stuff. Like I had to like say LeBron's, like you getting the like say at the time before I broke my ankle, I was basically at a 10 and a half or 11. But I had to when I broke my ankle, I had to compensate for the ankle that I broke. So I had to get like an 11 and a half. And LeBron's, cause especially when he started having those like I think like the 15s and yeah, like the 14, 15s, whatever. Like they started having like that shoe compression or that shoe basically that like inside booty or whatever. If that makes sense, like inside like sock or whatever, and it's compressed. So you know what I'm saying, like you gotta form fit into it. It's trying to be form fit to your said foot or said feet. But so just always check, man, and make sure, because it'll say, especially like on Finish Line and Foot Locker, it'll say like it runs true to size or it does this, does that. Because I don't know if you can go to an actual shoe store. I guess you can a little bit, but you can go to a shoe store and then like take it old school and slide your foot into the little metal joint where you know what I'm saying, it shows you that size or whatever. And if you got wide feet, think about that as well. You know, so that's that with the Vans. And I think I'm on my last sneaker, man. I think I'm on my last sneaker. We're gonna stick to the script, so hold on one second. Damn. I was trying to put y'all just Trying to put y'all to that, but my bad. But as I was saying, it's the last sneaker or whatever, and I apologize if it was like a little bit of dead, if it's a little bit of dead air, or when you hear me talking from afar. But I say out of all of these sneakers, I think this is my. I think out of all these sneakers, I think this is the. I think this might be my probably my second favorite one. Well, I give you my top three out of all the ones that is. Oh no, actually, damn, no. I ain't gonna do that because I got I forgot how we went through. I'll just give you a recap and then we'll go. But so last sneaker on deck for the day, evening, whenever y'all listen to this. Bam. So another low Vans. Same price I said before. They was about 34 or whatever like that. Yeah, it was 34 instead of like I think like 60 for the lows and like 70 or 80 for like 70 or something like that for the highs. But 34, hunter green. I always love them earth colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can match. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing camo or whatever and stuff. If it ain't snowing or whatever. If the as a as Jones would say, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the I mean, if it ain't coming down, whatever, precipitation ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? You can throw some drip because you got the suede on there, so you got to watch out for that. You know what I mean? Like the suede, so you got to make sure, if you're on if you on public transportation or if you got to walk this far outside the elements to get to from your parking spot to your office or whatever, you got to what I'm saying, either put these in the book bag. You know what I mean? Wear your little rain boots. And then switch them up once you inside the establishment. Then boom, there you go. But these are soft 34. And like I said, man, these not for adults. I ain't talking to adults or whatever. Like, I'm talking to the adults. You know what I mean? Because I don't got kids on here too much. I mean, I don't think so or whatever. But or not many. But you know what I'm saying? I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this with my peers and whoever whoever friends me on the social media thing. That where y'all can hey, y'all can look this up. Y'all ain't gotta call me, but if y'all need help or assistance, or whatever, then we can do it that way as well. I'm all about helping and finding something for the low, especially if people is down with whatever sneaker that I show y'all when I put them on. So it could be for you. Once again, it could be for your teenage son. It can be for the youngins or whatever. I can find them all. Or I can at least show y'all the way where it's at. Like, hey, all right, hey, this is an 11C for the little infant child or like the young child. This hey, they got 3Y, 5Y, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, man, hey, once again, please press the like button on the YouTube, man. Even if you watching on Facebook, just go to YouTube and press the like button, subscribe. I'm not trying. I don't have that voice that like the kids have. Like, oh, please go ahead and do the subscribe, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, hey, this bruise, man. If you took this much time to listen, or even I already said at the beginning, if you listen to this long or watch this long, you'll see I said at the beginning, hey, man, even you want to watch it, hit the like button or shit, hit the down like button. I don't care. It don't matter to me, or dislike button. But I'm saying, like, hey, like it and share it, because if you don't like it, somebody else will. And then just put a quick comment. You could put just a thumbs up emoji or whatever the hell. I don't know, because I don't use emojis, but let's go ahead and do that, man. Like, and going forward, hey, it's about to be a lot of content coming. I know it sounds like I've been pump faking or whatever, but it's just, hey, like I said, good things been happening to me behind the scenes, and eventually I will let y'all know what's popping with that, because it starts very soon for me or whatever, or actually it's been starting the last couple of months or whatever. That's why, because my schedule has been so different as far as my punch the clock jobs or punch the clock job or whatnot. So that's all I'm saying. That I'm things they got better and better throughout the last months or whatever. So that's the reason why I had to neglect my my podcast baby. You know what I'm saying? But as you see, I got the scroll going. If you at Bruisey ENT, That's on IG. Once again, Facebook. Joseph Bruiser Collins. You know what I mean? If you ain't with me, go ahead and add me. We'll get it popping. And then as you look at this screen over here, right here, um, that's what you can. If you just hashtag that on IG, then you'll see like the sneakers whenever I post them, whatever. Like as far as the sneakers that I have, that I have in my joint. So, you know what I'm saying, like that bruised feet pieces. You know what I mean? So you'll see this is a small catalog of the sneakers that I have, and then like I said, I think most of them, other than the Kyrie's or other than some of the Kyrie's, most of them is under $100 or $50 or whatever. And I say what it is. I say like I bought this retail, or this one was $50 or this was $60 a City Trend. So I'm all about sharing where I get. It's not even plugs. It's just where I see them at and where I get them at. Once again, Birds of Co Factory, City Trend. Check those things out. Shit. Back in the day, Walmart had Shacks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the Shacks of a new. I'm talking about the old school Shacks. Shit. Back in the day, Southgate used to have a joint called it wasn't Dick's. It was shit. I forget what it's called, but they had the Shacks that the dope, like they retros now, but not the kamikazes, but the first one where you can take the booties out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think his initial Shacks and joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that was dope. You know what I'm saying? No, kamikazes is that the Sean Kemp? Something I think, whatever. I don't know. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all listening. I'm going. That's one thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna repeat this on everything. So because I'm trying to get the word across or whatever. But I'm gonna make a page. I ain't making no bullshit page. I'm just gonna make a page to where like, yo, I'm gonna add y'all. I'm gonna do it one time. I'm gonna try to add y'all, whatever, the people that I think that listen or whatever. And then it'll be an open format, and then where you can. I ain't saying y'all got to chat and all that shit, but just y'all can put us. Y'all can critique. It's critique the podcast. You know what I'm saying, like, just critique it, good, bad, or different. Don't hold back, man. I ain't no person that where I feel defeated and shit. Like if you saying like, oh, well, I'll talk about this, man, I'll talk about that, this and that. So like I just try to I figured out that when you got communication with the people that saying supported, listen or whatever, I figured out, I've been figuring out, just listen to other podcasts, like even like the comedians and all that shit. Like, yo, they get emails in, they get this and that, so that brings content. So basically, I'm giving you. So basically, what I'm saying is that, hey, I'm gonna have this thing going, so y'all can share your experience or this and that. And then guess what? I can bring that on, and then I can pull that content and talk about it, and then it'll be like a circle evolution. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all listening. I didn't think it'd go this long with the sneaker shit, but hey, this is my first time practicing talking to myself, or as far as like really like going long-winded talking to myself. And I would say I think I did pretty good. I don't give myself an A+, but shit, you let me know what I did. You know what I'm saying? You let me know if y'all was able to catch it the whole way, or if y'all skipped through and it was good, whatever. Just let me know, man. Leave the damn comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm digging it. I love it. And goddamn it, leave the comments, because guess what? On the next show or whatever, like next time I do said thing, hey, I'm be like, yo, Miss blah 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 said boom boom, and then I be like, oh shit, I appreciate that, shawty, boom boom boom. Or hey, my homie Congo said, or my little bro Congo said, hey, do A, B, and C. Like, I let it be known, because you probably thought that, but you ain't want to put it. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings and shit. I ain't got no feelings to be hurt, man. Hey, that shit been gone. You heard me? So, with that being said, I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is the Bruisery Podcast. Sneaker alert. Sneakers under 100. Later, haters.